When you think about your internal systems for the business, onboarding, client tracking, or communication, what are you most focused on improving or automating in the next few years?
Yeah, all of it, I guess, would be with the right answer there. I think the key word in your question was, what can we automate in the next couple years? And I think that with so many different options, now that AI is so prevalent, so much of your system can be automated. And so we've got a big belief, if you don't automate it or delegate it, then you've got to do it. And so what we want is a system where we can focus on helping the individual, helping the real person where they are, and we don't have to focus so much on what the email says after, or are you getting an email, or did the email show up, or did the email get bounced, or what email address did it go to, or does that make sense? And so anything that we can automate in that regard is going to be helpful for us. So we are actively automating more. We actually, even this last week, automated a new kind of like a welcome packet, kind of a recommendation packet that's just got some new automation to it, which has been really cool to kind of work through. But a lot of that is because we want to help as many people without having to do so much on the back end. I'm sure a lot of people out there listening to us understand what I mean by you have a phone call with somebody and then you're supposed to send them the follow-up and you're dreading sending the follow-up because you're like, oh, stink, there was like 10 things we were going to follow up with. Obviously, AI has helped in that regard. Now you can put AI in the call and AI will send the follow-up for you, or tell you what the follow-up should be. That even little things like that are helpful, but it's more of that in almost every aspect of business when you're business owners that you're like, well, if somebody calls and they say, I want to talk to you in 2 weeks, call me back. Well, what does the reminders look like? And do I have to set up those reminders manually or can the system do it? Can it notify me? Can it book ahead of time? Can it, that sort of thing?
So what would you say is one of your tools that you would recommend to other business owners out there that you've really noticed a difference with improving your workflows in your business?
Hired help. So we've got some technical tools, obviously, and I'll mention some of them, but we've also developed a capability of being able to communicate to folks who are remote. And in the last year, that's really changed our business as well. It's actually eliminated and reshuffled some of our organizational structure local and what we need to happen. And we've got several folks who are working with us. Jonah mentioned automate or delegate, right? We have several good people who are working with us who are not local to where we are at all, and they've really helped us change things. But from a CRM standpoint, we found so much love and opportunity from the community around Go High Level. A lot of people have picked that up in the recent years, about the last 3 or 4 years. Go High Level has really burst on the scene, and we're utilizing that. We utilize Google Docs. We utilize Slack as a communication tool. So that's our internal messaging system and platform. And several of those tools, and then hiring professionals to help us use those tools. Let's look at the tutorials. Let's hire a professional, and let's walk through and talk through how those things can be most effective for us. Those weren't skills that we had at all several years ago, but at the same time, we hired a local coach who has really transformed our thinking to realize we can get a lot of things done that we could not or would not do ourselves, because you have to learn to use other people and use other systems. We didn't have that confidence. We'd know. And 2 years ago, you'd be amazed at how much difference and what a change we've had on some of the hires, some of the interns, some of the mistakes that we've made before having some of these tools. So it blows our mind every once in a while, and we laugh at ourselves.